You're watching the Pops on Hops podcast, where we listen to some pops, drink a little hops, and I get to hang out with my pop. I'm Abigail Hummel.
And I'm Barry Hummel, and we want to welcome you to a series of bonus episodes that we have put together to taste some food items that are related to the podcast that we've been collecting over the years. I think we're going to start off with some chocolate bars that I found before the pandemic at Target. I have 3 to choose from. I have the IPA flavored chocolate bar. I have the brown ale chocolate bar. And lastly, we have the porter flavored chocolate bar. Now, these are no longer available, so I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, I won't lie, I'm also a little nervous.
Because we didn't eat these in timely fashion. Much like in our regular podcast, we're going to eat these in increasing order of cocoa percentage. Something new to deal with today. So I'm going to crack open the IPA first.
Shall I read the description?
You can. It is. It looks old.
Oh, great. Okay. So this is from the Pub Collection Gourmet Chocolate. This is 34% milk chocolate with hops. The Pub Collection IPA is rich milk chocolate lightly dusted with fresh Northwest hops. Wow, so that's actual hop on the chocolate.
So maybe it doesn't look old. Maybe that's actual hops. I like that.
Yeah, it's not the oxidation of the chocolate, it's actual hops. The slightly bitter aroma of the hops pairs perfectly with the sweetness of our smooth milk chocolate.
All right.
Does not contain alcohol.
Which means this won't go off the rails today. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hey, I like that.
I like it too.
Well, it aged well, like a good beer.
I'm much more of a dark chocolate girl than a milk chocolate girl.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is the only milk chocolate, right? Of the 3?
I think that's right. It has a nuttiness to it almost. There's no nuts in here, but I'm getting kind of a nutty flavor from the chocolate.
I'm a fan. Who knew?
I like it. I couldn't tell you that I'm tasting hops.
I think that there's a subtle taste of hops. I do.
But the reason I prefer dark chocolate to milk chocolate is A, it tastes chocolatier, and B, it's less sweet. And this is not super sweet. So maybe, although I'm not directly tasting the hops or tasting a bitterness, I'm definitely getting kind of a mellowing of the sweetness of the milk chocolate. It's making it more balanced. So yes. I assume that's from the hop.
It's not a strong hop flavor, but I can tell you that it's impacting the taste of the chocolate.
It's really good.
How about that? And it aged well, and we got a whole bunch to eat later. All right.
Do we have to rate these numerically?
Oh, we got to give this a rating? On what?
1 to 5, quarter point increments.
All right.
Our usual system.
We're not going to go with tenths because there's no company backing us.
There's never a company backing us. That's part of the problem.
All right, I'm going to give that one a 3.75 because I don't know where to go from there.
I'm also going to give it a 3.75.
Unbelievably consistent.
Mostly because I also don't know where to go from there.
Right, it's just like... All right, so the next one is the brown ale flavored. This is a dark chocolate. This has a 55% cocoa rating, up from 34%. I'm trying to save the papers to scan, and I'm not doing such a great job.
This one you did great.
I know, but this one's not sliding out.
Cat in the frame.
She make the final cut?
Let's see.
Well, for purposes of time, I'm going to peel it, Abigail.
Okay.
In such a way that I can still scan it, or not. Okay, close enough. All right, here we go. We are working with, now this one has nuts.
Yes, it does. It is 55% dark chocolate with peanuts and brown ale. The Pub Collection Brown Ale has peanuts roasted in craft brewed brown ale. That is hard to say. Craft brewed brown ale, swirled in a semi-sweet dark chocolate. It is a perfect pairing of strong malted peanuts and rich chocolate.
You can see the nuts in it, maybe. It focused for a second.
Malted peanuts. That sounds like I'm going to like it. Oh, no.
No. All right.
Cheers. peanutty.
Yeah, I don't think there's much, I'm not getting a beer-specific flavor, I don't think. I'm getting dark chocolate and nuts.
For me, it's overwhelmingly nutty. Like, I don't even taste the chocolate.
Well, again,
Okay, I swallowed, and now I taste the chocolate.
that's
But the entire time I was chewing, I was only tasting peanuts. And not even especially malty.
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't get much of a flavor of beer in that one.
Yeah.
But I liked it.
I'm not the world's biggest fan of peanuts, so this is gonna get a lower rating from me.
Well, in my relative scale, I like the first one better, so I'm going to give this one a 3.5. I would clearly eat it again, and I will be. I have a giant pile of it, so I'll be, we call it lunch. But I would eat it again, so I'll give it a 3.5, and that gives me room for the last one.
I'm gonna give it a 3.25. I would eat it again. Can't say that I really enjoyed the experience of eating it though, so 3.25. It's just like I still like have the texture of chewed up peanuts in my mouth, and I just don't like it.
Would you like to wash it down with the patented Pops on Hops coffee cup?
I would love to, please.
It's just
This is not how I normally drink my coffee.
dark
so
coffee.
Yeah, rest
so
my
bear
soul.
with her. You can rate that too if you'd like.
It's not so bad.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
I've been living with it for over 50 years, so. All right. The next one and final one is the porter, which is also a dark chocolate with the 65% cocoa rating. This one has nuts also. It has almonds.
Yes.
So I will give you the label to read as I break it up.
65% dark chocolate with porter almonds. The Pub Collection Porter has almonds roasted in craft brewed dark porter, swirled in a bittersweet chocolate. This rich combination has a bold, nutty molasses flavor, boasting a surprisingly mild finish.
You know, it has nuts in it, but it has fewer nuts per little square. Here, for comparison's sake, if it will focus.
Show the side.
And then the side, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Nice little
If
cross
I could
section.
get it focused. There it is. All right.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Tasty.
I like this better than the last one. I think the middle one was my least favorite. I like this one better.
I agree. The middle one was also my least favorite.
But it's on par with the first one. I would give this a 3.75.
I'm gonna give this one a 3.5.
All right.
I like the first one best. This
She
is
knows.
what?
She knows.
This is, I mean, it's definitively dark chocolate. It is heavy on the cocoa, which I like. The almonds are just kind of there for texture. I'm not really getting any kind of flavor out of them, and I don't really pick up porter. So, but as a chocolate, it's good.
Right. I agree. Nothing special about the beer part of it. Now, the good news about going a little bit lower on these is we do have another chocolate episode coming up. We'll tease that. We have Belgian chocolate with Belgian beer inside. We'll be doing that a little bit later.
Are we supposed to do the jelly beans in this one?
So we'll do the Jelly Belly draft flavor jelly beans.
And once again, these are from pre-pandemic, so.
This has a date on it.
Oh, what is that?
July 14th, 2016.
No.
That's what it says.
Is that the Best Buy date, or?
I don't know what it is. But if there's no more Pops and Hops because we died from toxic jelly beans, you saw it first.
They're kind of shimmery looking.
They are. They look like a beer.
They're very pretty.
There's the bottle. Let's get the bottle in focus. There it is.
It smells like a beer.
Oh no! We even have the inserts in this production. They're a little hard.
They're hard. But you know what?
They taste good.
They taste like beer.
They got the flavor right. We should have eaten these in 2016.
That
These are
is so
good.
interesting. It really tastes like beer, but towards the end, it has a very fruity quality to it. I'm trying to pick out what fruit.
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to give it a 4.25, but the mouthfeel really, really is bad.
That's true, but once you get past the first couple of chews, it's not that bad.
Yeah, just takes a little saliva and some mastication, and you're good.
I think I'm also going to give it a 4.25.
Oh,
These are
wow.
really fun.
They are fun. I'm sorry I missed out on them when they were available
When they were fresh?
in 2016. I think these magically were in my Christmas stocking one year from you guys.
I think
that's where I got them.
I think I recall the same.
But I can't believe that it took me this long to eat them.
They're very tasty.
All right, I think that's it for our first little food bonus episode.
It sure is. If you want more of our content, we are Pops on Hops Pod across all of our branding. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Pops on Hops Pod. Our website is popsonhopspod.com, and our email address is popsonhopspod@gmail.com. So please take a moment to check us out on any of those platforms if you're interested.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Let's do the jelly beans with the cookies at this point because we didn't bring the jelly beans to the table.
Okay. In the meantime, do I have to do that whole thing?
Well, now we have a bad editing problem.
We should have discussed it before.
There's going to be a big edit here, so we'll just do a cross dissolve of some sort.